Good morning and welcome back to Friday on the Frontier. We're so sorry we've been gone all year so far. We've missed it. We've come back with some new ideas and we're ready to kind of reboot the series now as a YouTube channel instead of the announcements that you would normally see in class. From now on, we're just going to share them out with you every Friday and watch them if you want or not. It doesn't really matter. We just want to give you that opportunity and show you some new things going on around the school. So with that, Mr. Plains, what's it going to look like?
Our goal here is to highlight events, especially things that might be happening in clubs or organizations who aren't always in the spotlight, and bring them to the Frontier community.
I'm pretty excited about it. I think before now the announcements haven't quite worked out well because everything's on Fridays, so there's not a lot to say other than put money in your lunch account. And so we wanted to get away from that and get you guys a bit more involved and focus on the clubs and things that are going on around the school. All right, so this week I started out by going and interviewing the Robotics Club. My club, they've been working really hard and we have a competition coming up here on February 9th. So I wanted to give you just a behind the scenes, see what we're doing there and just some of the opinions of the kids who are in that club and see if you might be interested in the future. So take it away, me.
So my favorite part of robotics is being able to work with mechanics, the building types with the robot, and being able to work with people to build that experience and having engineering like under my belt or something. Because I mean, it goes well on your resume too. So.
My favorite part of robotics is hanging out with all my friends and building awesome robots.
I'd say my favorite part about robotics is just the laid-back nature of it. Because we have a lot of fun, we joke around a lot during the whole thing, but at the end of the day we still have something done. It takes us a long time, but we get it done. And it really brings out the work ethic in a lot of people, especially that last month before competition day.
The hardest part is you come up with this plan to have a robot, but in the end, it never works. Because you think you can get it done. I mean, some things do work, but they just never work. You run out of time, so you gotta be able to learn how to plan accordingly better.
One of the biggest challenges of robotics is coming up with good designs that really work during the competition.
The most challenging would have to be coming up with a great concept, and sometimes we always have to take down a robot over and over again.
Hey Seth, give me some ideas. What have I learned being a team leader? I've learned by being a team leader that you really have to step up and take control of your team to get the job done and create a good robot.
It definitely proves interesting. I also learned that you can't lead everybody the same way because we have a very diverse group in terms of personalities when it comes to our team, especially at the beginning of the year when it's absolutely massive. I've definitely learned that it takes a lot of different strategies to lead even a small group.
If you're looking for if you like to build robots, if you like a good challenge, if you just want to put things together, if you're good at working with a team, it's pretty good to join this club. And there's lots of parties, so it's really nice and you could just a great time to hang out really.
All right, that was really great. What's next?
Up next, we have an interview with Cait Lewis in honor of Girls' Senior Night last night.
Cool.
I'd say that the best part of my senior year would have to be just being able to play with all my friends. We didn't really have a statistically good season, but being able to hang out with the girls I normally wouldn't was definitely the best part. Emmy Fryer, she's an awesome girl. I'm gonna miss Emmy. I don't get to hang out with her, so that'll be bad. But I'm gonna miss the adrenaline rush that you get when you play on the court. I'm not playing sports after high school, so this is kind of it for me. So that'll be a big miss for next year. Yeah, I'd have to say from this year especially, I've learned that stats really don't mean anything. I've learned more this season than I have in any other season I've played, and we're currently 1-19. So the biggest thing is just don't focus on any of the stats, because honestly, that's not what you're there to learn anyway. You're not there to learn how to win. You're there to learn life lessons and just how to be a part of a team. Yeah, we suck right now. Make sure you put that one on there. So next I am going to go to Huntington University for school. I'm planning to major in agricultural education, but before that I'm going to run for Indiana FFA state office. So if I were to get that, I would take a gap year, not go to college, and I would serve Indiana FFA for a year.
So what exactly would you do?
So I'd basically be one of 7 officers. We would live in Trafalgar at the Leadership Center, and I'd be the voice of Indiana FFA. So we would get to teach in classrooms, different FFA material. We'd meet with ag representatives, and honestly, it's just the voice of FFA for the entire year. Yeah.
I'm so happy I got to play with you. You're my bestest friend in the whole world. Thank you for bringing me a snack every day to practice. And you're awesome.
Mr. Plains,
Yes.
what kind of things could we do this weekend?
Just
Stop right there. I'll tell you. So, if you didn't know, Into the Spider-Verse, the Spider-Man movie, is still in theaters at Wabash Landing, Lafayette. Have you seen this movie?
No, I have not.
You need to go see this movie.
Okay.
So, I went and saw this a while ago, and I went into it a little doubtful because I was like, it's an animated movie. I'm too old to be watching animated movies. But honestly, it is one of the most beautiful, visually, it looks amazing. The soundtrack is amazing, and just the story and what they're able to show in animation that they can't show in an actual superhero movie. It was beautiful. It's just a very good movie, and I can't say enough good things about it. And you need to go see it. And if you have not gone and seen it yet, you should go see it. That's my opinion, and that's a fact.
Now, something I recommend. As many of you have known, last year everyone challenged me to a weightlifting competition. This year, I offer you a challenge on the frontier.
Ooh. I like it.
You have the ability to offer myself or Mr. Noonan a challenge from your organization, or even from your own personal hobbies, as long as they are
School appropriate.
School appropriate, We will accept those challenges and feature them on Friday on the Frontier.
Yeah, so essentially, if you have something fun that you'd like to challenge us to, whether it's a game of knockout or I don't know what the kids are into these days in their challenges.
Skipping rope.
Oh yeah.
Chewing gum.
Either way, if you find that interesting and you want to challenge us to that and lose, feel free to send us an email and have a free day during the week to record, and we'll see who comes out on top. Spoiler alert. It's us.
We will.
All right, so thank you so much for watching this week and our new format. So if you want to leave a comment or an email just about what you think about us doing, what you think about the way we're doing this, and if you have any suggestions of how we can make it better or better ways that we could get the rest of the school involved in Friday on the Frontier. Because you know what? We're done with announcements. We just want to try to entertain you and involve you in Frontier as best as we can. Any final thoughts?
I think that's it. I'm Mr. Plains.
And I'm Mr. Noonan. Have a great weekend.
Bye.